Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the SchutzeCast. It's Schutzy here. Kerbal Space Program. It's back, and it just updated. Like, literally, just updated. I'm very excited to see what the new parts are. Downside is, well, when I reinstalled my hard drive, resume save, there's nothing in there. So, sadly, and kind of why I decided to make a new video, or series, I should say, because I am starting a new career mode. Picture NASA, definitely. Hell yeah. But, player name. What should my player name be? Well, obviously, maybe Schutz go. Alright, we want career mode, because I believe they just came out with a bunch of new stuff for it. Take a look at the changelog yet, so we'll see. Right off the bat, I notice there is a warp changer down here. Well, that's pretty sweet. Well, step one of the Kerbal Space Program. Let's take a look at this. Yeah, so we go into the rocket building area, and we construct the default pod. Really? Do I have a decoupler? No decoupler. So, let's put 2 fuel tanks. Maybe one more. All we got to do is really just get flight on this one. Just get enough points to get the next level rocketry stuff. Only 2 of these, because we don't want them to be a burden. We have no way of decoupling them. Controls, nothing. And then a parachute. Commutron, nope. There we go. What are we gonna call this? The pause. The pause launcher. It's fantastic. Alright, let's do this. Ooh. We good? And let's put the parachutes second. Launch the liquid fuel, or the solid fuel rather. Let's get up into space, or close to it. Oops. Well, my natural instinct, I pressed space when my liquid fuel ran out because I'm used to having a decoupler neck, and I kind of just launched the parachute. So let's kind of, it's slowing me down like epically, but let's fight it and see if we can get at least a suborbit. And that isn't looking very good. This parachute's really slowing me down. Come on. I'm shooting for upper atmosphere now. Maybe. I don't know. We're gaining a lot of speed, actually. Oh, we're definitely in space. Oh, yeah. Easy. Alright. So let's warp out of the, Okay, we're in space. I'm not throttled up. Okay, there we go. Let's get to the apoapsis here. Alright, and now since I'm actually in space and there's no air, it's actually safe for my guide to go on an EVA. Here I can let go, turn on my RCS boosters and back up a bit. And currently, my brave little Kerbal is floating, well, falling in space. EVA report. Just above Kerbin's from space, but I am in space, so keep that data. And let's get up against this thing right here. The thing that's kind of unrealistic right now is the fact that this parachute is kind of doing, well, it looks like it's kind of has air in it, and well, we all know there's no air in space. That thing would be floating everywhere. Or would it? Because I'm moving. No, definitely, it would be floating everywhere. But Not enough energy. Oh no, I got plenty. It's just a bug. Crew report. 5 science for the crew report. I can transmit it, but I don't want... I didn't even grab a transmitting device. What else can I do while I'm up here? Really nothing. I had an EV report, crew report, and that's it. Yeah. So back. We're gonna warp back to our free fall to Earth here. It's gonna be kind of amusing watching this parachute. I'm gonna slow it down. Oh yeah, we're on fire. We are coming in fucking hot. Holy shit. That was wild. Alright. Now, I'm hoping it gets under 200 meters a second. Actually, I'm hoping it gets under 50 before the parachute opens, so the G's realistically doesn't kill my Kerbal. But I don't think that does that in this game. I don't think it matters what kind of G's they take. And the parachute's gonna go now. Alright. Well, it did launch quite a bit, in G's, that is, but we're gonna warp our way to the ground here. We're gonna try to set this thing on its side. Oh. Oh, don't flip, don't flip, don't flip, don't flip. You fucking piece of shit. Is there any chance? No. I wanted it to fall the other way so I could get out of my craft, but since I don't have any, well, anything to control it with, that's it. Alright, recover vessel. "21 science." So I got science for a crew report, EVA report, and the recovery of the actual vessel when it was done flight. Alright, so done. I'm going to go to the science bay now. And this basic rocketry costs 5 science, and it'll give me all these parts, these fuel tanks, this mystery goo, which is a science piece to help me get more science, and the decoupler, which is going to be pretty much the whole base of my rocketry. Survivability, fins, or general rocketry. Well, I kind of want to get the fins just because it has this radial decouplers on it, and you can do quite a bit with that. So I'm going. Oh, that's actually 18 science, and I only have 16. You know what? This is kind of a cheap thing to do. Let's go into this. Get rid of this. Get the science and stick this mystery goo thing right friggin' here. Name this the lazy launcher. Why am I saving this design? Don't ask me. There's really no reason, but launch that. The lazy launcher. Here we go. Well, obviously, since it doesn't have rockets, it looks sort of useless, but no, it isn't. I'm going to do a crew report from right here, and I will get science because I have not assessed this area before. And it seems lame because it is, but here, if I do a crew report or an EVA from up here, it counts as I'm flying, right? So I'm going to go back into my ship and EVA again. Let go. And I'm going to do an EVA report, I should say, from the launch pad. Keep that data. I can take a surface sample from here. The surface is charred, coated with burnt rocket propellant. There's also trace amounts of conspicuous green substance. That sounds safe. So I can get back into this, store all of my data, EVA once more, let go. Let's take a little stroll in warp speed down here to this grass. I think this shouldn't count as EVA report from Kerbal Space Center. Keep data. Take the surface sample. Alright, so we got a bunch of science from that. And now I'm going to observe the mystery goo. Doesn't seem to be doing much right now from the launch pad. I'm going to recover my vessel. And that will give me absolutely all the science, which should be quite a bit. 32 from that mission. It's kind of a cheap way of doing it, or lazy way of doing it, I should say. But it's really nice to get these beginning things off that are just really necessary for the general rocketry. So we want to get, well, general rocketry. Now that I'm saying it, it's right here. So now I've bought nose cone, fins, decouplers, liquid fuel engine, separatron, which we probably will never use, and the solid fuel booster, which is pretty much all I'm going to use. So you'll see that solid fuel booster in, like, well, my late game spaceships. So alright, so let's get a completely new ship here. I don't even want to look at that. But alright, so now we got these fuel tanks, which is a little bit bigger. But first, let's get a stack decoupler. Bring this thing up a bit so we got some working space. So we're going to use a fuel tank here. Let's do 2 fuel tanks. Which one's better here? I'm going to use a 45 for this one. And then put another decoupler on that with 1 fuel tank with a liquid fuel engine with, come on, what am I looking for? Oh, radial decoupler. Sorry, I haven't played this in a while. But this right here, and we're gonna stick these things right on the side there. So this is, well, hopefully will be something that would get us into an orbit, or at least suborbit, so we can get some science while we're up in space here. Speaking of science, should probably stick one keyword of these on the side here to observe. Then let's get we need a parachute. The Mark 16 parachute on the side here. So propulsion, I think we're good. Let's name this the sub-orbit craft. Sub-orbit craft, because I'm not really entirely sure if it's gonna even make it to that point. So we're gonna launch those first, decouple those, use that fuel, decouple that, and let's make a separate one for the parachute and launch that at the end there. Save that, launch that. Alright, turn on RCS and SAS, but it doesn't really matter because I don't think I have either. Well, I got SAS, I think that's built in with the command module, but launch. Hopefully it will not cripple under its power. It seems to be going up pretty straight. Let's do a little bit of course readjustment here, which is actually completely impossible. It won't even let me budget. So the ship is flying manually until, or automatically I should say, until, well, these solid fuel boosters are, because my command module actually does not have enough power to move them or to dictate their location. So